I'm Joe Simone, President of Simone Development Companies. I am proud to serve as a volunteer leader of the American Heart Association's Heart of New York City campaign. Today, our Heart of Innovation series takes us to scientific sessions in Philadelphia. Please join me as the association hosts the world's leading cardiovascular conference, where researchers from around the world will meet and discuss the latest advances in heart and stroke science. Throughout the day, I will also speak with New York City-based researchers to learn more about American Heart Association-funded research and scientific innovation taking place in our own backyard. On behalf of Simone Development Companies, it has been an honor to support the Heart of New York City and bring you the Heart of Innovation video series.
Barriers exist in healthcare. They exist in very common conditions such as heart failure and in severe conditions such as advanced chronic kidney disease. Combining those two together makes it a problem and an issue that I think awareness needs to be brought and more attention needs to be raised and more research that needs to be done in this area to identify really what the cause is. We hypothesize that the cause is because of language and cultural barriers, because through observational studies, we have noticed that areas with specific teams and greater ability to communicate with these specific minorities have better outcomes.
So the findings implicate that low linguistic acculturation is at potential increased risk for rehospitalization. So people who do not speak English as well living in the United States, they're at higher risk for these rehospitalizations after having a heart event.
So basically we found that sickle cell patients are at an increased risk of developing heart failure compared to the general population, regardless of their comorbidities or the risk factors. So if they have a history of smoking, their income, drug use, and just other chronic comorbidities. Sickle cell disease for patients with sickle cell disease is basically a chronic disease that you can't get rid of. It's just how you make sure that you take control of the disease and being knowledgeable of the fact that congestive heart failure is a complication of the disease. So I guess just making sure that they have routine follow-up with their physicians, and if they're on medications that may help with sickle cell disease, that they should continue taking it, and just to improve their overall life and to control for other risk factors that they may have if they are hypertensive or diabetic, because these are also other risk factors that predispose to having heart failure. So having sickle cell disease itself increases your chances.
Patients who had an inpatient or hospital-based touch point with the pharmacist, as well as a post-discharge telemedicine appointment with the pharmacist, they not only had higher scheduling with their cardiologist or primary care provider, higher show rates, but we were able to show a reduction in the readmission rate from 17.9 to 13.5%. We know social determinants of health are so important. We've started the meeting here at AHA talking about these things, but clinicians we didn't go to school for this. We need to, of course, apply social determinants of health to our care plans, and we can't do it alone. It's not going to be doctor-driven, nurse practitioner-driven, pharmacist-driven in a solo or in a siloed environment. It really is the entire care team that is going to improve outcomes.